Hi, this is ronMctube. Today on the Hunter Call of the Wild, we're here to take a look at the brand new DLC, the Hunter Power Pack. It comes out on March the 14th. So let's have a look, shall we? We've got early access. Now, you want to come to these storage containers now, and you're like, why is that? Well, with this update, we've got weapon loadout slots. So, all you do is you drop down the box, and you have got 10 different loadouts. Really easy to set up. You can call them what you want, rename them, clear your inventory to open up these locked slots. You use in-game money. What I will say is though, make sure down the bottom right you save your loadout, because otherwise it won't save it, obviously. But it's easy to do because I've done it myself. But as you can see, you can rename or clear your inventory with those three dots basically. I'm just coming on it myself for the first time, so I'm just showing you as I'm learning myself. So these are the new weapons for the Hunter Power Pack. You've got the Malma 7mm Magnum. As you can see, the accuracy is 35, the recoil is 85, the reload speed is 40, hip shot is 25, and the magazine size is 3 rounds. It weighs 3.5. Really can't wait to test this out because the 7mm Magnum is one of my favourite guns. To have a 3 mag capability now is a game changer. The next is the awesome model 23-308 bolt rifle. As you can see, accuracy 40, recoil 79, reload speed 40, same as a 7mm, and hip shot is 27. Magazine size 4 rounds. So this is going to be interesting to see as well. A lot of these are going to be about the reload speed. Next we got the star, probably of the show. It's a Sarugu LLR 338. Can't wait to test this out. Accuracy 38, recoil 100. I'm not surprised. Reload speed 49, hip shot 12. Magazine size 5 rounds. 5 rounds with 338. And it weighs 5. So, it's time to test them out. Now, before we go in the range, let's just shoot here, because in the range you can't do reloads. So we'll check out the reload animations of each one right now. So first up, we've got the 308. I'm going to use them iron sighted first, but as you can see, really nice little red dot, circle, clean reload animation. Great work, devs. It looks really nice. In some videos to come, I'll do a comparison of the bolt action 308 versus the 308 from the modern weapons pack at a later date, so we can compare them properly. But here's the 7mm, 3 rounds, nice animation, nice iron sight. Another great weapon. This could be the best rifle of the bunch, and the reason for that is 4 to 9 the levels it can cover of classes. Now this is a 338. The iron sights are kind of square. It looks a bit like a Lapo Magnum, a lot of people say. As you've seen that fancy little mag swap, really nice and detailed. The reload animation is very well done. They spent some time on this, you can tell. I can't wait to get out and try this at decent long ranges. So it's all good saying they do this and do that. Well, we're going to test them now, and we're going to see how they perform. Can't wait to see what they like to shoot. I know there's some big recoil on some of them, like the 338, and that could be a deciding factor on what you use to grind with these, because a lot of people will be using these guns for Great One grinding. So it'll be interesting to see how they perform. Now first off, we're going to do some close range iron sight shooting, because I want to test the iron sights out, see if they're viable for just close-up stuff. You're not going to shoot far with iron sights, are you really? If you're going to shoot distance 200 meters or more, you're going to use a scope. So I've got them at a realistic distance. You'll use iron sight, and as you can see, pretty simple. So this is a 308, we'll do the 7mm next, and then the 338. I just want to see what it was like. I'm not going for no world title target shoots in this. We're just going to as a casual hunt, how I'd sort of just play, and it's pretty easy to do, as you can see. So overall, iron sighted with the 308, yeah, that's quite easy to shoot, and the sound is really good on it. Now using the 7mm, let's give this a go. Slightly different iron sight, bit more kick it seems, with a recoil, but quite easy to use. So that's the good thing. You know you've got the power, you know you can do it with the iron sights. So first two fine. On to the big boy, the 338. And this has got a different iron sight. It actually works really good for targets. That's quite a nice iron sight. It's quite easy to hit the middle. You're not very far, I know, but you're not shooting far with iron sights, ideally, or in most hunts. So that does what it needs to do. So I'm happy with that. Now if you haven't noticed, in the range you don't have to reload the same as when you shoot properly, and that's quite a big deal for bolt rifles because you need to take the shot, be accurate, wait for the recoil to come down and then wait for the reload before you can shoot again. And I wanted to time it right to compare with the single shot variants, but you can't because of the range and it doesn't reload the same as actual hunting. It's a bit of a shame, but we'll try some hunting and see how that works out. So we're going to try 200 meters shots now with the Hyperion scopes on all three guns. That's the sort of range most people will shoot at. It's not really that much more that people shoot. It's normally 100 to 200 meters most people shoot. So I'm going to shoot at 200 for a start. So as you can see, nice and easy. There is a bit of kick on this. Like I say, we're doing the 308 first, then we'll do the 7mm, then we'll do the 338. But as you can see, 200 meters, no problem, easy to use. I don't use zeroing, I like to do it by eye. You can use zeroing yourself. There's no wrong or right way, just do what you want to do. Here's a 7mm. I'm tempted to go and do some really obscene long range with this 7mm. I think this could be the star of the pack. I was thinking of 338, but the 7mm, because it's class 4 to 9, if it's got the power on the really big stuff, it could be the top one. So out of the pack, each person's going to have a different favourite. I think the 338 for a lot of people is going to be, you know what I mean, the star, but I'm starting to think the 7mm might be my favourite. We'll know when we start hunting actual animals. So there's a 338. Very easy to use at 200 meters. All the rifles are at 200 meters. Literally when I first go shooting them with scopes on. So as you can see, quite easy. Right, let's up the game a bit. They're all big powerful rifles. Let's try 400 meters. Not so easy. I don't know the drop on these, so they should be the same because they all use the same ammo as their counterparts. Single shot ones or the modern weapons pack ones. A little test here. First go at 400. Like I say, I'm not using zeroing. We are at a range, so I like to just see where the bullet goes and then just adjust on the fly until I get the sort of right sort of area. So that's not too bad. First 3 shots at 400 meters. 2 would definitely be like kill shots. But as you can see, quite easy to dial in. Let's try the 338. Now this is an actual like sort of sniper rifle, so you'd expect this to be good at this range, and as you can see, it's pretty easy to dial in. So that's my first 2 shots at 400 meters, and the second one was bang on the money. So yeah, they're good at what they're supposed to do, good at range, good close up. It'll be interesting, like I say, we're going to take them hunting now and try each one out on different animals and see how they perform. Let me know in the comments what you think of them, which one you like best, which one you're going to use first. So, first of all, we're going to use the 308 and I'm at Tijuana, red deer hunting. Now I've got a diamond over the water and we're going to try and shoot this, see how far it runs. See what the penetration's like. There you go. That should be a single lung at least, and it looks like it's going down, so it will be dead shortly. But when we compare the modern rifles pack 308 with the bolt action 308, that'll be interesting to see how it works out. But I will do that at a later date. But there's the blood. Looks good. Is it going to make diamond? I think it's going to be close, but we'll soon see. It's not really about getting trophy animals today. It's more about testing penetration, how good the rifles are. So if we get some nice trophies, we'll get some nice trophies. If we don't, we don't. It's all about the rifles today. The Hunter Power Pack. March the 14th. Can't wait for that. I haven't currently got patch notes, so I'm just waiting on those. And he just made it. Look at that. He's scraped by. But right lung. So there you go. 200 meters. We got a right lung with the 308. We're using polymer tips. So that's good for red deer. No problems there. So these rifles, these bolt rifles that's in this Hunter Power Pack, they cover classes 4 to 8 for the 308, 4 to 9 for the 7mm, and the 338 covers 7 to 9. That's for really big stuff. So I thought I'd come to the Hunger Savannah and see one of our angry friends, the Cape Buffalo. So I've got the 7mm. I'm going to see how that performs on a Cape Buffalo, because these take some beatings. So let's have a look at this. It's melted it. That's what it's done. 200 meters, Cape Buffalo, 7mm wins. So that's very interesting. Like I say, I think this could be the star of the Hunter Power Pack, the 7mm. Like I say, it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. A lot of it, like I said, is going to come down to reload time. The 7mm, right, covers more classes, 4 to 9. It can down the big stuff as well, quite easy if you're accurate. That was a nice shot. I'll congratulate myself. But it can take down the big stuff and all the way down to level 4. So it's a really varied rifle. It's got a lot of variety it can do. So this could be, like I say, the best one of the pack. I always look at it like this with weapon packs. I look for at least one really good rifle or weapon. If there's one really good rifle I could use every day, then it's worth it. So now we've got the 7mm bolt action variant. What's probably going to happen is it's going to probably take the place of the old 7mm one-shot Magnum rifle, isn't it? If you think about it logically, it's got the same power and it's got 3 bullets. So I think that's going to take its place. And it is one of the best rifles in the game. It's one of my favourite ever in Call of Wild. So I think it's time to move on and try the Shrugu 338 LRR. Let's see how this goes, shall we? So I'm doing what most people are going to try straight away when they get this gun. Go moose hunting. So we know moose are tanks. I'm at over 400 meters. Because I want to see what the damage is like at this range, broadside on. Hopefully we don't mess this up. We're using the same ammo as in the normal 338, and that is a good shot. That's a vital. As I said earlier, all the bolt action rifles use the same ammo as the variants already in the game, but you have to come and test just to make sure. You never know. It could have been better, it could have been worse, and that's what we're trying now. So 400 odd meters is good for the 338 on moose. We know that with a nice shot. Just going to collect it, see how far it's run. It's probably a single lung. So I'm going to give you my review now. Now I've tried all the new bolt rifles from the Hunter Power Pack. So as said, what I look for when a new DLC weapons pack comes out is which one of them is going to be the one I'm going to use every day. Normally I look for one at least, and it's the 7mm bolt action rifle. That is going to replace the old one for me because I've got 3 rounds and I can get them off easy enough with that. So that is a star, and I would buy the Hunter Power Pack just for that alone. 308 is pretty good, but I think the modern weapons pack 308 is better for hunting and getting more animals per time. And the 338 Shrugu, it's better than the old 338 because you've got 3 bullets, but because it's got high recoil and the reload animation, which is beautiful, I'll give you that, Devs, it's absolutely stunning, but it's a little long. So by the time you reloaded, wait for the gun to come back down, you're not going to get many kills. So I've been reviewing the Hunter Power Pack for the Hunter Colour Wild. The 7mm bolt action rifle is my favourite. Let me know in the comments what you think. It comes out March the 14th. I'm ronMctube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.